На самом деле снимать на такое качество тоже смысла нет. Готов. So this is considered relatively clear.
It's not bad.
It's not bad, okay.
I mean, it fell in everywhere, you know what I mean?
It's impossible to do alone.
Sorry.
А, может.
Ну, поскольку они будут запускать.
Откроют все эти.
Они будут воду проверять, интересно, на химию, что сейчас там.
А он сейчас туда зальет этого хлорина, тонну.
Он мог спросить, как...
Что надо было? Ну, сейчас самое время спрашивать. Потом времени не будет. Мне нравится, Паша оценила. Паша, говорю, оценила она это. Этот дядя такой толстый. У меня футболка поднялась, там такой же цыплята. Ну, он, смотри, вон он мне все разрешил.
Хлорин? Что за фигня?
5 литров хлорина.
А он помнит, что это вообще соленый бассейн?
Он помнит. Да он все помнит. Я ему когда позвонил, он меня узнал и вспомнил, и сказал, что я к тебе приеду такого числа сразу после Сэма. У него есть, может быть, я не знаю, сколько там. Вообще идет запись, молчать надо. Кам-кам.
Now I'm just putting all the plugs back in that I took out
Yeah.
in the spring, in the fall time. just make sure this gasket, like it will move. Just make sure it's straight.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I
makes
mean?
sense.
But sometimes it might come out.
Yeah.
So just pop it back in.
Hey, it should be hermetic.
You know, every 4 years or 5 years, you gotta change it just because it flattens, but it's still good.
Okay.
So that's done. That's done.
But that's done. Well, what else did you do?
No, they're all done. I gotta just put the salt on.
Okay.
On there.
Reconnected the pressure.
That
switch.
pressure switch right there.
Okay.
Yeah, I take it off because there's water in it.
Yeah, okay.
And then I reconnect it, and then you just have to put it on position there,
All right.
and on your gas line.
Okay,
gas
okay.
line.
Yeah. That I remember. Yeah. Okay.
And it's digital and electronic, so you know it's on standby right now. So you push mode, you go to pool, it'll tell you, you know, it's set for 78. So if you want to go up, push up, up, up.
Okay.
And it tells you what your pool setting's at too.
Pool settings. You mean the?
Like it'll tell you the temperature of the pool,
Okay.
and then the temperature that you're set at.
Okay. Well, I have the thermometer over there.
Yeah, that too. I mean, but this does tell you. Should be able to get it running today.
Yeah, I was
it's high
surprised. Water is to the
Well,
level.
all that water just went through. You know what I mean? On that one corner fell, and
But the thing is,
it's actually cleaner than I thought it would be. But I like the pool. It's not deep. Like it's not a deep pool.
Yeah.
It looks like it's only. I don't know if you know, but there's a couple of grounds here.
Okay.
But you can ground it from there to there,
Okay.
and from there to there.
What is that?
It just helps it, I think. Normally, I don't know if you have a ground coming from. A lot of times now, when they build all new pools, they ground the steel panels too, just because salt is doing it through electrolygy.
Yeah.
It's, you know what I can't. It's hard to explain. Like that's why I don't like it as much. It's more corrosive than just chlorine. Because I mean, salt is being converted to chlorine.
Right.
It's used up and converts back to salt. But your pool is salt water.
Right.
Put metal in the ocean, it'll deteriorate.
Guys. Yeah.
So I mean, if you get a hole in your liner and it gets behind the walls, it has a tendency of rusting them quicker, rather than just chlorine. You know what I mean? But if you just get an electrician, or if you just go get yourself a ground wire, go to the Home Depot and just say you want to ground something,
Yep.
and they just sell that copper wire.
Well, it's just a regular wire.
Green wire, copper wire, and
Yeah.
just take that little flathead, put it in there. Take the little flathead out of there, put it in there. At least it might be grounded.
Okay.
That's what these are for ground. And there's two here, ground, and same with this. So it might help what it can.
Okay. So the closer to us goes to here.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
I don't think it matters. It's
Two.
they're just grounded.
So two. One goes here.
One
goes
there,
there.
one there.
Okay. Cool.
I think you can even do a continuous loop. Like I've seen guys go like this, go through there, and then go to there as one. But
Where is there?
right here, this one is here.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of rusted, so I don't know if you can go buying that. I guess if you just WD-40 that,
Yep.
you'll be able to get it out, and just
Yeah.
to put the ground wire there. It's just a type of metal
Okay.
you throw in your basket, and they say that will corrode before others because it's a weaker metal than the
So
gal.
it takes the fire on itself, basically.
It corrodes before other metals because it's a weaker metal. I don't know what it is. Like your walls are galvanized steel, like stainless steel and galvanized.
Yep.
They're like supposed to be, rust proof, but nothing's rust proof ever. Eventually a stainless steel screw can rust.
Yep.
No flow of power, perfect. And when I go here, I'm gonna set it to 30, and I'm gonna put it to auto.
Yeah. Okay.
And then, you can have it. It should, after 24 hours, it should tell you another reading
Yeah.
of what the actual. That's probably what you were when you closed it, 28.
Is it low?
Well, that's norm.
Okay.
27 to 32
All right.
is normal. So if you keep it at 3,
All right.
that's that good balance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
3,000 parts per million of salts.
Cool. And okay.
So you will probably have to get 2 or 3 bags. Most of the time after I drain a pool, all the winter, you're low, so grab
Yeah.
yourself 3 bags of salt.
3 bags. It's 3 bags at once. Drop it there.
Probably two to start.
You mean tomorrow? Or
Let it circulate for the weekend.
okay.
You know what I mean?
Because I don't. When you say 3 bags, is it over the summer or is it just
Right
away?
now.
Right now. Okay.
And then that probably lasts you the whole summer.
okay.
You may need one way, depends how hot you keep the pool.
Okay.
But after you get it to 3, it should stay at 3 for almost the whole summer.
Yeah, and the other thing I'm planning to do is to have it not constant on auto, but rather make it rich and run it overnight, but keep it down.
What?
Oh, sorry.
I think so. There's just open it. There is a drain at the bottom. It's not connected here. Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna do it that way, then run it at 50 for the 12 hours, rather than if you're running it at 40 or 30 for 24. Just run it at a higher setting for 12 hours.
Yeah,
So you're doubling it up just to make sure.
to save on electricity.
That's
basically,
right.
Because this guy is
Absolutely, he's cheaper. They're cheaper at nighttime
yeah,
than daytime.
half.
But if you start getting into dirty, cloudy water, keep it on.
Yeah,
Stop saving yourself money because you're going to spend more money on algicide, liquid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
One thing of algicide is $30. That's 2 weeks of running the pump. So it's a balance, right? If you start getting shitty water,
yeah.
keep it on.
All right.
When we get into 30-degree weather and the pool's 90 degrees, you don't want to shut it off too much
No,
because
yeah.
it'll turn quickly.
Yep.
Especially when it's warm, above 86. But I doubt you're going to keep it that hot.
I will be low. It will definitely for me. It will
82?
be for 80, 70,
I mean,
78, 80 somewhere.
78 to 82 is,
Yeah.
normal.
Yeah, because otherwise it's too warm
84,
for me.
86 too hot. That's
Well,
for sure.
some bourgeois like to.
Yeah,
sit in the
well,
water.
yeah.
I'm not that
I got a
kind.
few customers keep theirs at 80. All 84 all the time. The guy keeps it at.
Wow. Well, this is a norm for the city, but in your own pool, you can do something else. And I don't like the warm water. Oh, so you removed all the plugs, right?
Yeah, not yet. There's still that one there. But
No, what I mean is, this is what you do. Okay. Oh, there's one. All right. When he turned the switch, there was air and compression here. So it was really compressed over the winter, which is great.
It just shoots it right to the street or into the drain.
Okay.
You'll fill the pool up. You'll get to do a little section at a time because the water lowers as you're vacuuming.
you gotta
Yep.
keep a garden hose in there.
So you know what I mean. So you're only fill the pool up to the top, and by the time you get, if you're gonna fill it over here,
Okay.
by the time you get to that's 20 minutes of draining. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you'll be able to do this one whole part on that 20 minutes.
Yep.
Turn it off, fill it back up again. You know what I mean? And then do the shot. It'll make it so much easier if you just get rid of it. Because it's so fine, it'll go through the filter.
Okay.
Like it won't pick it up. You'll vacuum and then you'll start seeing stuff coming out the returns. You're like, Jesus. So just put it on waste or...
Get magic out of you.
I'll show you up there.
Okay.
So you hook up your vac hose.
Yeah.
You shove it in your back hole.
Yep.
Right? Like anything you got to do with a pool has to be primed. I'm going to prime the pump. So
Priming.
priming as get water in an empty line.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay.
If I turned it on, it would never start unless you get water to start the suction,
Right.
especially so far away.
So get circulation going, basically.
It needs water just to create a suction, you know what I mean? The same with the vacuum. You're going to push it underwater, and when you get to the end, it should be full of water.
Yeah,
And then
right.
you slide it in there and right back,
Yep.
and then you just start vacuuming slowly.
Okay.
It's so fine, this stuff. Unless you get rid of it right away, it'll just go in the filter, and within about 2 or 3 minutes, it'll start spitting back, because it's just dust,
Of course.
you know?
Yep.
What is that there? Is that a cap? What the hell is that? That looks like almost
Well
like an ant thing. You know, like an ant colony? I don't know what it is, but we'll scoop it out.
This round thing?
Yeah, it looks like one of those ant things you put in.
Maybe. I don't know. Man. Worms and worms. Armies of worms. Being attacked by worms.
Filter. So it's already on filter.
Okay.
So when you want to clean that out,
Yeah.
anytime you turn this,
Yeah.
turn your pump off.
Okay.
So when the pump's running, anytime you want to turn this to backwash, rinse, turn off your pump. But to vacuum that out, go to waste,
Waste. Okay.
right here.
Yeah.
So then it's just going right out here and probably to that drain at the bottom of the,
I think so. Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yep.
So you're gonna just vacuum it so you can't vacuum anymore, turn it off, refill the pool up,
Okay.
you know what I mean? And
Yep.
back on waste. Just try get the first vacuum on waste, and it'll make life easier for you.
All right.
But right now I'm just gonna force water to the skimmer.
Yeah. Well,
Anytime you need to, it's just that rag's gonna force the water
yeah. It makes a.
right to the skimmer, and it's gonna gurgle. And tell me when you hear it, Tyler. And just always, again, make sure your gasket's good. It's already there. Okay. Just let it overflow. Put the lid on. And turn it on. Now, when you want to just clean your basket out,
Yep.
turn your pump off,
Okay.
close this, because it'll keep the water in the line. You know what I mean? It's like
Block the.
it's like sucking through a straw. When you hold the top, you can pull it out and no water falls out.
That's right. Yeah.
So
Vacuum.
just to clean out your basket,
Yep.
close this valve, and it'll hold all that water, and it won't go all the way down.
Right.
So when you're ready, put the basket back in, tighten it. You can even turn it on and then open it, or open it then turn it on.
Okay.
But it's again like a straw. If you hold the top of a straw in your pop, and how the kids go,
Yep.
and then they let it go. This will take a bit because it's so far away. I might have to still go over there just for the first initial.
Well, when I usually start it, it takes a minute to 2 minutes, 3
Well,
minutes.
especially for the first one. Yeah, you're right. Just because it's so far and it's coming uphill.
Yep.
I turned that, but there's no water yet. Only when there's, you know what I mean?
And you didn't turn this one off.
There's no water yet, so
Yeah.
it's okay. When there's water and pressure, you wouldn't even be able to turn it.
Okay. Yeah. Exactly.
So every time you want to, I can hear it. I can hear it pulling it, pulling it, pulling it. You can hear it going. And then it'll just start trickling.
Is 0.75 is enough?
What?
This one is what?
1 horse.
Horsepower.
1 horsepower.
It's 3/4.
1 horse.
1 horse.
HP, 1 horse. 1 horse.
Because kilowatt it says 0.75.
No, but horsepower.
Okay.
1 horse.
So one is enough?
Yeah. Yeah, this is about, I think they're the best motors out there, the Haywards.
Here comes water.
You don't see, no, it's not coming yet. You're tricking me. I'll give it another minute and then I'm going to go down to the skimmer and push it. Just for that first one.
Should I switch this one off?
No, I'm going to just go down. I'm going to leave this on.
Okay.
I'm just going to go down to the skimmer.
Okay.
With this on, I'm just going to shove it and I'll start feeling suction.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, I got to help it out a bit.
I see it's already coming up.
No, it's not. You're
No?
stop teasing me. No, that you're just seeing the movement. You're trying to watch in there. Nothing yet through that hole.
No, not yet coming, but it's close. I mean,
I can hear the pulling.
Yep. Here. You see this is.
I'm gonna speed up the process.
Okay. All right.
You keep teasing me. Like, well, here it comes. Oh,
Sorry.
I'm bugging this.
Yeah.
But anything online, you can just punch in H250 online and find anything.
I think they left me some papers.
There's got to be a booklet probably
Yeah.
with it. Low, it says service and low, so I'm not sure. I mean, you got pressure. It's not pressure. You got 18 pounds pressure. It's not. So maybe something needs to just be reset. Like it does it on both. See, it won't let me go to a temperature. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it might be a reset or let it run for a bit, or you know what I mean. You could go to pool. It just says low on either one of them.
Yeah, I see.
It won't let you change any temperatures. I don't know what the service means if there's a
We'll see.
reset button. So just read your paperwork and it should explain it. You saw generators and people are like, "Oh, Mark, so how's this one work?" I'm like, I only know how a couple. There's like 6 or 7 out. There's so many different ones, right? Unless you have that booklet
I
that
have it.
tells you what things are, but it's generating. You know, you probably, I would say you're at 26, but you'll probably get a rereading after 24 hours.
Okay. And then
I'm gonna
okay.
leave it off for 24 hours. Just let it run for tonight, and you can turn it back on tomorrow.
Okay.
That's weird. I've seen the low before. I don't know what it is. You got pressure. You got 20 pounds of pressure. Come on, baby.
But it's not heating right now, right?
No, it says service.
Yeah.
So there's got to be something that's. And I took that weir. Let's see. Well, that's the remote control, right?
Yep.
I'm only plugged into that. This in just because it needs to come up. You can see it needs to come up about an inch
Okay.
of water. You know, I'd say it's just below halfway, but with this in there,
Okay.
the pump's so strong it sucks it dry.
Okay.
So if you just look, there's just 2 little holes at the front here that these 2 little nipples go into.
Okay. Let me come over. Vacuuming.
Yep.
So it's a regular vacuum that I used over the summer.
Yep.
That thing.
Yep. Just your regular one, the one you have, the hose,
Okay.
the vacuum and everything like that. But I would advise you to vacuum this. The walls not so much, but all that heavy dirt
Yep.
on waste. Because I guarantee it goes right down to here.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Right into the sewer there.
Mhm.
So hook up your vacuum, or like you can put it right on waste, or hook up your vacuum, then go up, just quickly turn it off, put it on waste, and
Okay.
then vacuum.
All
You
right.
take it might take you 2 times.
Yeah, it seems like.
You know what I mean? But once you get it out, and then you'll be fine.
Mhm.
The salt water will keep it crystal clear.
Excellent.
And then, I mean, ask the store if they, like about the grounding thing. You can do that yourself. Just go to Home Hardware and get a ground wire from the one unit to the other.
Yeah, that's simple.
Yeah. You can get them to cut it to size kind of thing, and then just ground those 2 things.
Mhm.
Maybe get that alloyed, and you just shove it in your basket. It's just a instead of aluminum. It's just a weaker metal, so that deteriorates. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't know if it works.
It's like
It's an alloy.
it's like a fuse, right?
Yeah, it blows.
Keeps everything else
That's right.
safer.
You're kind of right. It is kind of that way.
Yeah.
Well, that is it, my friend. You're running. He probably knows this pool pretty good too, Sam.
This one, he never
No.
been here.
Oh no, but his pool, he probably, I don't. This is your first year,
he
right?
knows it better, yeah. Because
Yeah, so he can explain that to you if you ever have any problem. Texting me works too.
okay,
Like if you have questions, text me. Just another 2 weeks, 3 weeks by the time I finish all the opens. I got 25 messages on my machine. I just gotta answer them.
yeah, I was trying to call you, then I was